Hi, Mike Lane here with Native Lair Forge and Woodcraft. I'm making this video to kind of show what blacksmithing means to me. I think of the story from Mark Asbury's book about blacksmithing being the king of all trades because all the other tradesmen need to get their tools from him. And it makes me think of the passion I get when I get the lights dim in here, turn on my music, and get to town on a hot piece of metal. It does something to you once you get doing it. I know I first started when I was 13. I kind of grabbed up on my dad's welding torch, or rosebud, heated a piece of rebar, and beat on it on a cinder block with a claw hammer. But in doing that, I fell in love with it. But I got carried away with chasing girls, drinking beer, going and having fun with my buddies, and blacksmithing kind of took precedence on the back seat. Then I got married, had a child, bought a house, and steadily getting into it. I've been collecting tools for years now, and I finally have me a place to where I can actually get back into it, and it amazes me how much I've fallen back in love with it. There's something about it. I think about all the different trades in the world and how a lot of them wouldn't be here if it wasn't for blacksmithing, welding, all machinists. A whole bunch of these wouldn't be here if it weren't for blacksmithing, and it feels good getting into it and being part of the tradition of blacksmithing. I have a long way to go. I look at it as I'm always going to be a newbie. Even if I'm doing it 10, 15 years, I'll still be a newbie because I'll still be willing to learn. Something about it, though, I love it. It just, it takes a hold of you once you beat on metal. I don't know. It kind of made me, that's why I'm a machinist now. And always messing with metal has been my love. So fits right in. And then the community. I was in a blacksmithing community a few years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago. I talked with a bunch of guys and fell in love with it again. But the community I've fallen into over the past few months with like Ting Ting, Yamaz, all these Hans, JT, I'm talking to Randy and all these people that I've been watching on YouTube, Christ Center Ironworks, Tim, Big Dog Forge. I mean, a lot of these guys are, from what I can tell, awesome people, and they're willing to spread their knowledge about blacksmithing, which is part of the tradition, I think, of it. The trade. Just these people help to make blacksmithing amazing to me. I mean, seeing Ting Ting make that S7 drift, that I enjoyed that. Watching Yamez, he's quite the character. Gotta love him. And I cannot wait to meet you guys at Quad. I'm for sure gonna make it down there, and it's gonna be a blast. I have a feeling. I'm probably not gonna be able to make the hammer class, but I have a few other things that are gonna take precedence over that. But man, something about watching a lot of these videos, how they're the enjoyment from them is a good enjoyment. And Yamaz, I want to say thank you for making this series, because some of the stuff that's coming out from some of these smiths is just wonderful. I mean, I'm glad to see this side of the blacksmithing community and to see why people fell in love with smithing in the first place. It's good to see that. It's good to know more about these people. I mean, I guess I don't feel part of the community yet. But you guys have welcomed me in and the live streams, and I've enjoyed them, and I try not to miss them at all. But I know with me working right now, I miss some of the videos, and I try and come back and catch up on them. But it's really good. I love this community that I've fallen into. You guys are great. Girls too, Penny. I really enjoy it, and I want to thank you for making me feel welcome and making so many new Smiths feel welcome and spreading your knowledge. That's part of, I think, what makes new Smiths fall in love with it. Thank you.